All right. Well, hi, friends. My name's Anna. I live over in Washington State, and I am so grateful and honored that you guys are giving me a little bit of your time tonight. I recognize all of us are so busy all the time, and so I'm going to be keeping this short to the point. We do these, you guys, every single day, Sunday all the way through Saturday or Friday, sometimes Saturdays, but Sunday to Friday, where we are just going to give you guys information about what we have going on over here at Savvi. We want to make sure that you guys feel informed. And so at the very end of this, there's an opportunity for you to unmute, ask any questions. You can always drop them in the chat as well. Okay. So a little bit about myself, you guys. I am a mom. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. I'm married to my sexy husband, love him to pieces. And I teach bar 3 classes. So love that. And definitely all about helping women just feel really good in their bodies, regardless of their fitness level, their shape, their size. I just want people to feel super confident. So when Savvi came into my life, I recognized the mission really quickly and realized how much I aligned with it, just in terms of really embracing that empowerment of the female body and feeling confident in our skin. Okay, so tonight I'm just going to go quickly over who we are, what we have going on, and how you can be involved. Okay, so who are we? The company name, you guys, is Savvi. It's spelled Savvi. We are a premium athleisure lifestyle brand with an umbrella of 3 different categories at this point. Okay, so you're going to see us focusing on our fit line, which is going to be our athleisure. A lot of cute pieces. I'm wearing actually one of our tank tops right now, our Savvi Tribe tank top. I also have on our Dove sports bra. So you're going to see sports bras, tanks, yoga pants, cute little pullovers. We also have an everyday line, you guys. And I want you to think about Anthropologie and then think about Free People. And if they were to merge and have a relationship together and have a baby, that's kind of what our everyday line is starting to look like, you guys. These beautiful pieces that really flatter so many different figures, and that a lot of people are drawn to, right? And then we also have a luxe line, and that one is kind of coming in a little bit later, but that's going to be more of like our high-end pieces. So think about like beautiful sweaters, maybe a jacket for fall, things like that you're not going to purchase as frequently, but that are kind of those staple, nice, beautiful pieces that you want to have in your closet. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the mission of our company. And again, that is something that really caught my mind and my eye right when I heard about it. Our mission at Savvi is to empower people to get moving and to take it one step further to help people feel incredibly confident in their bodies as they do so. So when I was looking at the brand, you guys, something that really stood out to me is that we are very intentional about our sizing. Okay, so we are all inclusive sizing, meaning we have sizes from extra small to 3X. And the reason being is, you guys, Savvi believes that every single body is beautiful and every single body matters. And so it doesn't matter what shape or size you are, you want to feel good when you pull on your pants or when you put on that sports bra, your dress, right? You want it to hug your curves. You want lines that are going to flatter. You want to just feel incredibly sexy and confident walking outside of your door. And so that's what we're doing here at Savvi, you guys. And a huge part of that is because of our head designer. So our head designer's name is Rachel Domingo. And if you have not heard of her before, let me share just a couple reasons why I think she is so incredible to have on board with us. Number one, you guys, she has been in this industry for over 20 years. Her name is Rachel Domingo. And she actually, you guys, she used to work as a celebrity stylist. She was on movie sets. Specifically, she worked with females. And so, she understands the female bodies. Like I mentioned, she understands the lines that are going to flatter. High-waisted leggings are not new, right? But what does feel new here is that as we're wearing our high-waisted leggings, they're not falling down all the time. I am shaped like a pear, right? I have that small waist, and then I have a bigger hips, bigger butt and thighs. So for me, being an instructor, oftentimes when I was teaching in front of classes, I'm constantly yanking up at my waist, right? And so that was kind of frustrating as an instructor, because I'm like, you know, I don't really want everybody to see my whole butt when I'm like bending over. And so when I tried on these leggings for the first time, I realized I haven't really had to adjust anything when I'm teaching or when I'm chasing my kids, you know, in Target. I just get to kind of wear the clothes and feel comfortable all day long. And that's due in part to how Rachel designs. She does not design on mannequins. So most companies, when they are designing, they actually will fit on mannequins, which is great for many reasons, but also it doesn't really allow for that feedback from a person, right? And so what we see when we fit on actual size, what we call them is size models, they come in and they will put on the pieces. They're going to give feedback and say like, actually, that kind of fits a little weird in the thigh or in the butt, right? And then they're going to go ahead and adjust that sizing to make sure that once we have our final product, it actually feels really good, okay? The other thing that I love about Rachel is that she really understands the supply chain, okay? So having been in this industry for so long, she has created these really awesome relationships with people to make sure that where we source and who we partner with all aligns with our values, meaning that people are collecting, you know, fair wage pay. They're having a good experience. So anybody that is, you know, cutting the cloth to putting the pieces together to shipping them out, everybody's going to have Rachel's stamp of approval. Okay. So right now we manufacture out of 3 main areas: Mexico, Asia, and Southern California. Okay. So Southern California is going to be kind of our main hub where we get most of our pieces, but we have aligned with a couple other manufacturers that are in Mexico and Asia that, you know, have specialized in that athleisure piece. And again, you know, Rachel always wants to emphasize, doesn't necessarily matter where you're sourcing from, it matters who you're sourcing with. So it's really important that you have those relationships developed so that you can understand who is actually putting the pieces together. So everybody that we have aligned with, you guys, has her stamp of approval. So you can rest assured when you purchase from Savvi, you're purchasing from a company that has high integrity with who they source with. So a little bit about where we are now. You might have heard, you know, whoever sent you here might have said, you know, we're in pre-launch, and that's a really big deal. So one question that I get asked really frequently is, well, with pre-launch, do you guys even have pieces? Like, what does that look like? You know? And so one thing to mention is, in pre-launch right now, if you were to go onto our app, you would see that we do have pieces available to purchase. Okay. We actually have something called Fashion Friday. So every single Friday, we drop between 5 and 15 pieces in the app. And that happens every single Friday as we're deciding kind of what are going to be our core pieces that we put out once we launch. So our pieces right now are available to ambassadors. They're also available to customers. Okay. But the reason why pre-launch is so important and so powerful is because you are first in your network to know about Savvi, right? We have been around for a little over 7.5 months right now. And so not very many people have heard of us, right? People are just starting to catch wind of this new company that's coming out, but has not yet launched. And so, you know, to be the first person in your network to hear about this type of a company is powerful. It gives you a really big advantage to be able to grow an incredible business, right? So right now, our plan is to launch in early 2021, okay? And once we launch, we are going to continue to have those weekly Friday releases. The only difference, guys, is that we're going to have our staples always on the site, okay? So we're going to know what our core collection is. in both of our fit, our everyday, and our luxe items. But then we're going to have these weekly drops, and those are going to be meant to sell out every single week, knowing that the following Friday we're going to have another drop. Okay, so it always keeps people coming back, engaged, knowing that something is always fresh coming out. It's not just dropped, seasonally. It's every single week, right? Outside of that, you guys, we do have plans to launch a men's line. We do have plans to expand into some type of a subscription box. Okay, so that would be like, kind of like a FabFitFun, when you can subscribe to something and then you can get like a big box delivered to you every once in a while. We are going to have something like that for our customers. So the customer retention program is definitely being shaped right now, and it's super, super exciting. So a little bit about how we work as a company. This was, again, super important to me when I was looking at this company. And so a couple things I want to highlight about Savvi. We are not a party company, okay? So you will not see us saying, hey, let's all get together and do, some big party where I'm going to bring all of my stuff and you guys all try it on, right? We do not host parties in person or online. We also don't have inventory available to purchase, right? Like I don't have to carry inventory and then sell it to people. The things that I buy are things that I'm purchasing for myself, or, sometimes I pay my nieces in sports bras because they're obsessed, right? But we get to buy whatever we want. It's super simple. You purchase your items through an app, and that app is actually given to you when you become an ambassador. You download the app and you're actually going to have a personal shareable link on there. Okay, so a quick example of how this can work so easily. My girlfriend named Molly, she lives right down the street. I was wearing one of my cute pairs of leggings just the other week, and I went over to her house for a play date with our kids. And she was like, wait a second, are those new? Yeah, like, are those your new things? And I was like, yes, aren't they cute? And she's like, well, let me feel them. She wanted to look at the pockets and check out my butt and all the things. And then she's like, okay, I like these. These are cute. I'm like, well, duh. Hello. And so anyways, I sent her my shareable link. She went ahead, made herself profile, and she ordered like immediately because she was like, well, I want these, obviously. The great news is when she was actually placing her order, I was able to give her a $25 off code since it was her first time ordering. That wasn't from me. I didn't have to spend that $25. That was actually given from the company when I purchased my ambassador pack. Okay, so I was able to not only give her $25 off, she got free shipping because she was spending over $49 as a customer. So I'm super excited because now my friend Molly is going to be an extension of this brand, right? And she's going to be able to wear the clothes. And I feel like people are going to stop her and want to know where she's getting her stuff. She's stoked because she got an awesome discount on her first order. And Savvi's stoked because now our brand is growing organically, guys. That's what we're doing. We are ambassadors that simply wear and share the brand. It is that simple. And I think sometimes we try and overcomplicate how things can work, right? And here it is very much wear and share. That's it. So the business can look different for everybody, right? So some people have said, you know what? I love the brand. I love the mission. I love what you guys represent. I live in this stuff. So rather than purchasing from these other companies, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase an ambassador pack, and I'm just going to wear this brand and organically let it grow. People from time to time, if they ask me, I'll send them my link. The great news for those people is you are getting sample pricing, guys. So anytime you sign up as an ambassador, you're getting 25 to 30% off of retail. So if that is your only objective of becoming an ambassador, you're already winning, right? Because you're getting those sample prices. There's also going to be people like me who see the power of being first in your network, the power of being able to grow something that I know as a mom, as an instructor, as a human being that lives on planet Earth right now in 2020, like everybody's wearing athleisure, right? And so there is so much power in that. And as I'm homeschooling this year, I can also be doing something that fulfills me on a deeper level, brings me community with like-minded people, and I can be bringing in a really substantial income for my family that can change our lives while I'm home. That's a big deal, right? And so, no matter where you are, at with the business, we support you, we root you on, we're going to get you the resources that you need, and we're going to plug you in, and we're going to just root you on like throughout your whole experience here, because that's what we do, that's what we're here for, right? So how do you start? What does that look like? If everything sounds good to you, becoming an ambassador is pretty simple. Whoever sent you here tonight has an image that will break down our 3 different ambassador packs. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at that image, and you're going to decide which pack feels best for you. Okay, I like to say at the very beginning, it does not matter what pack you pick. That's not going to determine your success. Okay, your compensation is not determined by the pack you pick. Okay, the 3 packs are really there for you to say, here's what my goals are with the company, and here's what I want out of this. And this is what makes sense for me at this place, okay? All 3 of our packs come with $25 off codes, a different amount depending on the pack, okay? So those are what you can give to your friends and family to give them that first time shopping experience discount. You're also gonna get that back office and your shareable link. And then you are also gonna get some Savvi swag, okay? So that's gonna be, excuse me while my phone falls off. That's going to be a Savvi hat. That's also going to be a cute little water bottle, and then another little Savvi shirt, okay? The difference with all the packs, you guys, is that our $249 pack is going to give you a curated outfit. So you're actually going to get a sports bra, another Savvi shirt, and some leggings. Okay, those are going to be some of our best-selling items that you're going to get curated in your sizes sent to you from the company. Our $499 pack is actually going to give you a $500 code, and that code is good for 30 days. So you can just continue to use it during all of our drops, and you just spend it. It's kind of like a running gift card, okay? So again, you have 30 days to spend that $500, and you can use that across any of our 3 lines. So it's not just good in our fit line. You can also use it for everyday or luxe items. And then we also have a $9.99 code, and that, or a $9.99 pack, and that's going to give you an $1,100 code. And that, you guys, is good for 45 days. So that's awesome. Again, you can use that through your fit pack. You can use that for every day, and you can use that for luxe. Okay, so highly recommend getting back with whoever sent you to this info session tonight. They can send you that image, and then you can just see which fits your your goals and kind of where you're at right now. Pick your pack, and we'll get you started and plugged in, okay? So the reason why so many of us are here, right, is to know, well, I can wear this brand. I am already buying these types of clothing, but how will I get paid? What does that look like? What's your comp plan look like, right? So I'm not going to go over in depth our entire comp plan because it would take me forever, but I will say we have a couple of videos that really break it down in a very simplistic way. But the 2 main ways that we get paid here are number 1, through connecting customers to the brand. Okay, so anytime that you have a customer that orders using your personal shareable link, you're going to earn at minimum 25% commission off of those orders. Okay, so that 25% can actually scale up to 50% based on how many pieces you've sold that month. Okay, so that can change month to month based on how many pieces you're selling to direct customers. Okay, the other way is going to be through connecting people back to the brand as brand ambassadors. Okay, so as other friends of yours, maybe some of your customers buy pieces and then they're like, well, shoot, I want sample pricing. This totally makes sense. As they decide to jump on board as a brand ambassador, you then are going to start earning commissions, not only on your personal sales, you'll earn commissions on your full team sales. Okay. We have bonuses, we have rank advancements, we have company-wide pools that are super lucrative. Okay. So again, you can make this however you want it to be. If you just want to sell directly to customers, awesome. If you have a team that you start to build and you want to make that more of like, you know, your thing, amazing, right? Wherever you're at, we will meet you there. Okay. So I think that is all that I have. Tell me what questions I can answer for you guys. Like I said, we do these every single day, Sunday through Friday. And the main reason we do them, you guys, number one, is we have so many people that are taking a look at this company. So rather than having 16 different conversations throughout the day, we want to make sure we can just get everybody together. All your questions can get answered in a quick and concise way. And we just want to make sure that you guys feel good making the decision to jump into Savvi with us. So tell me what questions I can answer for you guys. Or did I do such a good job that you guys have 0 questions? Because I mean, pretty amazing. What I will say is I'm waiting for questions. I did nail it. Thanks. So what I will say is this. And again, you guys, if you have any questions, just pop them in the chat or feel free to unmute too. I mean, we're all about unmuting and just shouting it out. It's totally fine. When I looked at this opportunity, I will tell you, I initially said no. Because I had my kids home, it's COVID, I mean, just life in general. I was like, I don't have a hot minute for one more thing. Like, no. And then Jessica, my friend that, you know, introduced me to Savvi, was like, you just take a look at this. And when I realized the simplicity and what this company has going on, I realized very quickly that this is something I've never seen before. The growth my team, myself, has experienced in 11 weeks is unreal. And it is a community of people that have been so stinking supportive. This, and all the craziness of the world right now, this has been like a beaming ray of light and joy and excitement. And I'm just thrilled that I have the privilege to be able to share something like this with you guys tonight. So with that being said, you guys, I don't see any questions. So I'm going to recommend each of you guys get back to whoever sent you to this tonight. Talk with them about what pack works best for you guys. And I cannot wait to give you a huge hug when I finally meet you guys someday soon, and welcome you guys to Savvi. It is going to be the ride of a lifetime, and we are thrilled that you guys are taking a peek at it tonight. So with that, you guys have a great Tuesday night, and I will talk to you all soon. We'll see you guys.